call me Papa, like, you know what I'm saying, since a kid. But my name on the street was Smoke or Gua. So the homeboys didn't want to call me Papa, so they called me Pop, and they just mixed the pop with the smoke, and they just came as one.
Some people are born to do it, man, I guess.
Exactly.
I spoke with Audrey and her husband, Pop Smoke's dad, and I walked away from there just really saying that this story must be told.
Bashar Jackson was born on July 20th, 1999 in Brooklyn, New York. Pop Smoke was only 2 years younger than me, and I've been listening to his music a lot lately, so I wanted to make this video as a way to honor him, and I also wanted to point out a few things I noticed in the surveillance video from the night of his murder.
First time I wrote a song, I had to be like 8 years old in church. Some gospel shit. And I sung that shit in front of everybody, the whole congregation. For real. Now look, I'm a gangster. That shit was fun. It was fun. And then from that point on, I knew like, yeah, I'm finna do this my whole life.
At the age of 15, Pop Smoke received a full scholarship to Rock Top Academy, which is a school in Philadelphia that prepares high schoolers to play college basketball. But 6 months in, they discovered he had a heart murmur, which pretty much eliminated his chances to play competitively.
Position.
I was like a point guard, shooting
Okay.
guard.
Control the floor.
Yeah, all angles. Yeah, I got a heart murmur and shit, unfortunately, but damn, fuck it. I'm making more money, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, absolutely.
Baby, welcome to the party. I hit the booyah and then I go sleep.
He grew up in Canarsie in Brooklyn with his older brother Obasi and his parents Audrey and Greg.
You just said that off camera your dad used to get you some Jordans. Do you remember which ones they were?
Yeah.
16s.
These the first pair my dad got me right here. He got me these shits for Christmas. He actually got me these ones and them 13s.
13s.
Yeah. Yeah. Once he saw that I was going in that direction.
Okay.
Because before, you know, we from Panama, so it's like, that nigga used to give me like sandals and bullshit like that. And once he saw that I was on some street shit, he like, nah.
Switch the style.
Yeah, let me get that boy some sneakers.
Absolutely.
During an interview, he spoke about going to 9 different schools because he got kicked out for his extracurricular activities.
You got kicked out of school?
Yeah.
What did you do to get kicked out? Did you do anything?
Nah, and I don't be doing nothing. I don't touch nobody, no nothing. That nigga just be on some like, you know what I'm saying?
And then they kick you out of
Like,
school.
yeah, I don't think this is a good placement for you.
What is that though? What is
I
that?
don't know. I think it's just my aura.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. People think I'm aggressive. I'm not aggressive. I don't touch nobody, talk to nobody. I don't barely talk. I just walk in the room and niggas just be on some.
Later in the video, you'll see a clip of Obasi talking about when Pop Smoke was in high school. He was being threatened, so he brought a gun with him and was charged and had to spend 2 years on house arrest, or at least wearing a monitor. And he actually attributed graduating high school to being on house arrest because it forced him to focus on his schoolwork.
I ain't gonna lie, you giving me like Haitian vibes, don't scare me. What's Haitian?
I'm in the kitchen wood.
Oh, young man. Who taught you that? No.
Say you tough, you can't advance.
Oh my goodness.
In 2018, Pop Smoke had been hanging out with Jay Guapo, and during a studio session, Jay got too high and fell asleep, so Pop Smoke decided to go into the booth and record a song.
And I'm like, you know what? We're not about to waste the studio time.
He was just naturally talented, and he had a unique sound that people in Brooklyn and New York as a whole were really excited about.
You know, when did Pop Smoke start rapping? When did Pop Smoke become Pop Smoke?
Bro, you might not believe me, but I just started rapping.
Real?
At 18. Rapping.
How old are you now?
20.
He got a beat from 808 Mello's YouTube channel and recorded NPR, and that was actually his first time rapping.
When you got like 1,000 people, like thousands of people just singing your lyrics, you gonna feel love, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like that's how I feel.
Uh-huh.
Like I never really felt love like that. Made a song, and then I went straight to the block. I tested it out, and everybody went crazy, like. You know what I'm saying? Like, we got this dance. You know what I'm saying? Well, this my shit. That dance right there.
Yeah.
The little leg kick shit. Once they start doing that,
You already know.
This clip, you got one.
Is it true that you started out early in music by singing in a church choir?
Yeah. Hell yeah. I was always music. I always had like a musical background.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Mommy in church. Dad played the drums and shit. I bet I kicked on the door. I bet I sent him to the Lord. I grew up in church, but shit, I still had the gun in me in church just in case I gotta send somebody to heaven quick.
He goes on to release Welcome to the Party in 2019, and it pretty much brought him mainstream. And this was the song that introduced me to his music.
How would you describe your sound? I heard somebody say that you sound like the ghost of hip-hop past. Like some sort of ghost type vibe. You hear that a lot?
Nah, that's the first time. That's why it's funny, bro. I mean...
Pop Smoke's music was heavily influenced by the UK drill scene. He started working with 808 Mello, who is a UK producer who is known for making drill music.
He made me who I am right now, you know what I'm trying to say? I'm here because of him, and we worked together, you know what I'm trying to say? We built together. So I'm just happy that I met this guy, and he was like the perfect match for my type of music. If it wasn't for him, that this whole thing wouldn't become what it is today, you know what I'm trying to say? And his legacy will live on. You know what I'm saying? I will make sure of that as well.
The combination of Pop Smoke's sound and lyrical ability mixed with those beats really made him unique.
Drill came out of nowhere, and I was like, wow, what's this? It became a huge thing, a way of young disadvantaged people to talk about their lives. It's dark, it's aggressive, it touches your soul.
London and New York is kind of like the same thing. We look the same, we dress the same, we walk the same. Oh, bare thing. Oh, no, you got cheating, y'all cheating. Y'all gotta give me scenario.
About ends, if I go to your ends.
Ends is like the hood.
About the P.
P. Like you gotta pee. Shit, I ain't know that one. Wild Gwizzy. It's like, what's up, nigga?
In July of 2019, Pop Smoke released his first mixtape called Meet the Woo, and I think his voice being so deep really made him stand out, which is why I thought he was like 40, and I was shocked when I found out he was only 20 years old.
So what is the woo, man? I see it on the chain. Is that the crew? What is it?
That's me. It's like when you flossing, you know what I'm saying? You drop big cars, getting money.
Got you. Okay.
If you flossing, whoa. I know what flossing is.
Got you. Yeah.
Yeah, if you flossing.
And you should do a whoa remix.
No,
Black
not
Rob
whoa.
Whoa.
It
I'm
ain't
saying
whoa.
do the remix, but do woo, and then, break it down like a freestyle or something. That'd be hard.
That'd be hard.
Shout out Black Rob.
We'll work it out.
You fuck with that?
We'll work it out.
I'm curious.
In 2019, he was asked to play at Rolling Loud, but the NYPD made them pull him from the lineup, saying they had public safety concerns.
I don't sound older than niggas. I just sound better than niggas. And when you sound better than niggas, niggas don't want you to be heard. You know what I'm saying? That's all that is.
Pop Smoke even got his first movie in the months before his death when he was cast as Monk, a basketball player, in the movie Boogie, which comes out on March 5th.
I'm taking notes at the cage, huh? Now it's time for me to take my notes. Take them notes. Scott report say you a little angry little dude. We good. I ain't worried about this little nigga. Well, see what he had.
The movie. What's up? It's coming through. Pop Smoke. Movie star.
Eddie Huang, the director for the movie, said, Pop shows up to the audition, Palm Angels head to toe, and he's just a kid, but he's got the voice of 50 Cent and Paul Mooney. You can tell he's weathered, an old soul. A lot of actors just don't have the depth of emotion and experiences, but because of what Pop's gone through, he has a tremendous well to draw from. He was just getting started in life, but on February 19th, 2020, the world got the news that Pop Smoke had been killed.
We're following breaking news. A rap star on the rise killed during a violent home invasion in the Hollywood Hills this morning. The music world is in shock as police search for the shooter.
Okay, do you know what to do?
No.
Okay, then listen to me. I'm going to tell you how to help this person. Now listen, the first...
Pop Smoke was out celebrating, and within 10 minutes of returning home, 4 men come onto the property, one wearing a mask. I just quickly want to give you a layout of the house. According to Zillow, it's a little over 2,900 square feet and it's 4 bedrooms. And Pop Smoke had been renting the house at the time where him and his friends were staying. Back to February 19th, Pop Smoke came home a little after 4 with a group of his friends. This number varies, but I've seen up to 8 different people were with him. 4 men break into the house, and at this point they find Pop Smoke in a room completely alone. And he is shot twice, and a bullet to his torso is what actually killed him. According to a detective with LAPD, the intruders would have had to journey through the house to find Pop Smoke, but no one else was even shot at. And there is a moment in the surveillance video that I thought was worth noting because one of the intruders stops in the doorway to check his phone. And if I'm on my way to rob someone, I think I would wait to respond to text until after I had committed the robbery, unless whatever's on my phone pertains to what I'm doing. And these are not super intelligent criminals. They went to a $2.7 million house to rob it. And one of them seems very surprised when he makes eye contact with a security camera. There's been speculation as to if one of them had a key. And I will say there is one part where one of the guys is walking towards the door and he's touching something in the palm of his hand and it could be a key, but obviously you can't tell from the video. But when I saw the clip of the guy checking his phone, I did think it's possible someone in the house was letting him know what room Pop Smoke was in. During an Instagram live stream, the address was accidentally shown, but I think it's naive to assume this is the only reason he was targeted. A guy on YouTube with the channel name DP215 does a really good job of explaining why.
If you pay attention to how it was strategically mapped out, that came from his own. These people that did this to him, they wanted him hit long time ago. They watched his growth. They probably didn't even think he was going to reach these heights. He just was getting himself established. So they wanted to, but in order to get to someone that is worth a lot of money and they're in a private that means you know something. You know more than, so think about it. 4:30 in the morning, he gets killed in his own home, man. That was personal. That was somebody from his own gang doing that. If not somebody affiliated with him on a personal level. And they wanted him, and that was the only time they could get him.
I'm going to go ahead and play the 911 call now, so if you don't want to hear it, skip forward to this time.
underway. Give me your...
Yes.
It is already en route. Is the person who...
I can't talk to you anymore. I can't talk to you anymore.
Okay.
Come here.
Do you know what to do?
No.
Okay, then listen to me. I'm going to tell you how to help this person. Now listen, the person... Okay?
No.
All right. Now how many...
Yo, this...
Okay. Listen. Get it? Are you in a safe place, sir?
Yeah, I don't know.
Unknown, okay. They're on their way. They're on their way.
I'm going to sit down with you.
You need to come here. Do we have anything? Hello, this is the fire department. They're not talking.
Sir?
Hello?
Hello?
This is
The fire department.
the fire department's on the line, sir. What is... He has... Give me your... Hello? Hello? PD, what are your numbers? I'm going to tell them to wait for LAPD. Alright. Okay, I'll set them. Yeah, me too. I'm going to get going. Thanks. Hello?
I have a lot of thoughts about that call, but I'm just gonna play this clip of a guy whose channel I'll link down below that pretty much sums it up.
Why would he say, I can't talk to you anymore? Why the hell would he say that he cannot talk to you anymore? Why? Guys, come on. Why the hell would he say that, guys? Why the hell?
Let me introduce you to Mike D. He is the one on the 911 call. A lot of people accuse him of being involved in Pop Smoke's murder. I don't feel comfortable going into that because I obviously don't know, but if you're curious, there are tons of videos going into detail, so you can check those out. I do want to clarify they aren't brothers because if you listen to Mike, he makes it seem like they are, to the point that most articles describe them as being related. I feel like this should be kind of obvious because parents are not going to give two of their kids cool ass names like Bashar and Obasi and then name the third Mike. At one point on Instagram, he wrote, quote, "I would never in my life set my brother up. We ate together, broke bread together. This is really my mother's child."
All of that stuff that he went through, like it was just, there was a time when he went through a situation that was also like people were put him down and count him out, and there was a lot of threats on his life, because of that, and people were trying to figure out where the threats were coming from.
Yeah.
I didn't think that anybody would, do that.
Yeah.
And I just I can't even it's just mind-boggling to me that someone would let a superstar go out with no security. That still plays on my mind. Like that just don't make no sense.
The LAPD was able to track down these suspects after viewing the surveillance video and interviewing neighbors. Eventually, 2 adults and 2 juveniles were charged, and they are still in custody pending trial. However, a judge did determine that one of the adult males was actually still a minor at the time of the murder, so the only additional information we have so far is in regard to the 19-year-old, and he is being defended by Christopher Darden, who also signed on to defend the murder suspect in Nipsey's case, so he just seems like a wonderful guy.
Send me a seno. All right. Yo, Dre.
Thank you.
New York. And just seeing his spirit and watching him do his thing and him coming to LA trying to get away. I gotta go home and think about this one, because this.
Ever since his music came out, I mean, you could just hear it in the music, the energy he had.
he kept that same energy, like
in person,
in
right?
person. Yeah,
When he was in here, he jumped on the he jumped on the table. Even when he walked in, he showed up. He brought me flowers and cookies. He was my guest on the show, and then it's just awful. 20 years.
Tragic news today.
It's so tragic, man.
I would say what made him special is, just the way he approached life and the way he approached everything. And, his determination and focus and how big his heart was. I think he had a bunch of attributes that all the special people that we meet in our lives have.
He had that it factor about him. I remember the first time I discovered who he was. I was at an event uptown in the Bronx, and Welcome to the Party was just a street record that organically went on its own. And I remember the DJ playing the record, and the security guards and the police came over, and they were like, no, you can't play that record here. The kids will go too crazy. Like, stop, don't play that record. And I was like, wow, who is this kid?
You could, anything you could do, what would you want to do? And he was like, nah, I just want to, be my mom, so one of those award shows. Yeah. He said this to me. Like, I successfully get his mom to that award show.
Shout out to everybody showing love right now. You know what I mean? People supporting and, walking this unruly path with me. This shit is crazy, you know what I mean? And I just want to say thank you because I'm grateful that there are people there who are from near or far. You know what I mean? But right now I just want to say, let's build awareness in the hood, you know what I mean? We gotta start treating each other better. All we got is each other, bro. It's 2020, bro. We done beat slavery. We done beat all these things for niggas still killing each other, for niggas to still kill niggas, bro. For what are we doing, bro? Because I'm tight, bro. I didn't lose a superstar, bro. I lost my little brother. And while niggas is sitting here talking about, I'm sorry for your loss, I'm sorry, that don't bring him back, bro. Do me a favor. You want to make his name live on? Do better. Let's be better for everybody and ourselves.
After Pop Smoke's death, 50 Cent tweeted, "No such thing as success without jealousy. Treachery comes from those who are close. Rest in peace."
King, forever Pop Smoke, legendary.
Represent Brooklyn. As a mother, I'm on with his mother. Just want to say we love you, Pop Smoke. You'll never be forgotten. Rest in peace, Pop Smoke. We love you, Pop. Thank you, Pop.
Then a lot for Canarsie. This is his community.
Can I say Pop? I forget to smoke.
Long live Pop Smoke, man.
A portion of the statement released by his family reads, "Brooklyn knew him as Bashar. He was educated and nurtured in Brooklyn, and his rise to fame all came from the place he proudly represented. Within the last year, his extraordinary giftedness came to light, introducing Pop Smoke."
I don't cry no more. I don't look to the sky no more. Mercy on me.